Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Haster Plays Mars Horizon. Alright, so we are going to continue our research of the Jupiter booster, which will allow us to build our rocket to the moon. Yeah, exciting stuff. We need another month. Yeah, so yeah, it looks like that's actually. Let's take a quick look at our funding. So we needed to hit 400 to get to the next tier, and we are killing that. So we're hopefully we'll hit 2. We'll go up 2 tiers, and we'll get even more increased income. So yeah, let's advance one more. All right, the Jupiter research is complete. A powerful early liquid fuel rocket derived from an intercontinental ballistic missile. All right. Okay, so now we got some competition here. So China is now going to launch the lunar orbit in 11 months. So we just finished the research fully for our vehicle. We can get that starting to build. That's going to take 6 months to build. And so we have at least 1 month on top of that to launch. So we're looking at as early as 7 months. They're going in 11. So it gives us a little wiggle room on our launch window. But that's close. See, they're already catching up. That is a little worrisome, so we got to make sure to make that time count in between. So yes, let's build our we got a ton of money. Actually, weren't we supposed to have the review? Oh, that's next month. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's active missions, build the vehicle, go to the solar system. All right. Looks like there's some extra. Yep, there's still those side missions. Now our research, so this is fully researched. We have a rocket capable of carrying 500 kilos all the way to the moon. We could start researching animals in space. That covers this payload as well. We'd be able to launch that with the tech that we have. But I think we really got to be able to start expanding here. So we're going to drop in on mission control and get that done and built so we can give another mission slot, and on top of that, unlock the ability to get the medium launch pad and the astronaut training building, so we can actually have manned missions soon, because that is coming up. We can actually start doing humans in space. We get the Mercury capsule up there, the multi-crew mission with the Gemini, orbital EVAs. So we're cruising on our way here to the crewed moon landing with the Apollo. So we're looking to go down this right side for sure. Now, if we can figure it out, with that extra slot and the income and whatnot to do some of these other missions, they do pay off pretty big. Look at that, like 1800 science over 6 months, 1100 over 2 months. Those are big boosts to all this, so we're gonna try to make that all happen. But right now I don't think there's anything to do but continue. So that was the year. All right, so data from our recent artificial satellite mission has confirmed that belts of trapped radiation surround the Earth, shielding the planet from the sun's cosmic rays. That's great. We just got a boon of 200 science. That is great timing. Cool. So we hit our budget review. I was hoping we'd hit that. We needed a little bit more to get to the next tier, but we're like right there. We're gonna knock it out with our next mission. So we only launched a single mission that year. We got to try to step that up a little bit. So cool. So that just gave us science and it banked it. Okay, so I guess that happened technically after the research phase for last month. So well, yeah, we'll get all that in this one now. Yeah. Let's do a quick check of who's doing what. So China is coming to the moon with us while the rest are working on getting an artificial satellite up. Yeah. Why are they... They have them potentially first place. I don't know why it's kind of like saying, looking like we're second, but because I feel like we obviously are able to schedule before them, but that's all right, because we know we're gonna do it. Cool. So let's let's take ahead a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna hit next event. We're just gonna let it go until something happens. All right, Open Skies debate. A global symposium is taking place to establish laws regarding territorial space for orbiting satellites. The proposed treaty states that all nations should have free access to space. Your advisors believe supporting the treaty will improve diplomatic relations with other space agencies, though opposing it may prove popular with sections of our media. Now, I think we definitely support that. Everyone should be having free access to space. Cool. So with your agency's support, a global committee has established a treaty that forbids sovereign claims on space or celestial bodies and asserts that space activities should be for the benefit and interest of all countries. The other agencies reacted well to your support and we gained 10 reputation. So actually, let's take that opportunity to check out the diplomacy. All right, so overall, Soviet Union still not feeling us. China, pretty neutral. ESA, okay, here's the numbers here. Okay, likes us. Nobody loves us, and Japan is like, like, we kind of like you. Pretty neutral still. Oh, this is cool. Shows you their upcoming launches as well. So yeah, we are friendly with the ESA, which is giving us a little bonus science income. We get funds for that, and then the neutrals are no effect. Cool. All right, so there's... They keep making this new. I don't think it's changing, but maybe it is. But we can't do it, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So 2 more months, and we will be able to build mission control. All right, so we're at the 6-month mark for China's mission to the moon. And now we have unlocked mission control. Mission control is responsible for the critical phase of a mission after launch, monitoring and issuing commands to a spacecraft. All right. Okay, Soviet Union is getting in on the lunar orbit as well. All right, so the race is on. This is nice. We've accrued a nice little bit of money. Mission control. So how big are you? You're kind of big. You could fit right here. Unfortunately, doesn't like you there. You can also fit here. Ooh, okay, more payload build cost reductions. I'm just curious looking. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're attached to that or that. That's bad. That's increased reliability. Well, there's no place we can really put you. This is bad because we're eventually going to have to make the medium launch pad pretty soon. We really don't have a lot of space, so we're going to have to look into getting that discount for demolishing things. So I think for now, turn it around like that. Yeah, that's cool. Those little offices there can have a little view of the water. Does that make sense? Maybe this makes more sense. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, cool. So that's another reduction in payload. So like it's a total of 5% there. 250,000. All right, good. Let's get that built. Take 4 months for that. And all right, gotta do our next research. Okay, so this lets us build a research lab, get some flat. I mean, I hate it for the fact that it takes up space and it's only plus 50. But yeah, any additional amount is probably nice of science. The building, the backup power generator is a big reduction in payload costs. Oops, didn't I right clicked out of there. That's pretty nice because they do start to get really expensive. And if we start when I going wide with our missions, that could help a lot, honestly. Oh right, and this is what we want to go for this. We want to research all of these. So shoot, yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's see. We could also start. Oh, we do have to research another one of these just to unlock the bigger upper stages. That could be worth just knocking out. We already planned to use the Jupiter. I actually wasn't thinking about that because we could have started with this one, which is a little more reliable. It doesn't totally matter. So like we could just say, hey, we're gonna skip that. Just build the Scout one since it's the cheapest of the research, just to start getting this opened up, planning ahead. Or we can actually just start putting the time into the next missions. Let's take a quick peek to see if anyone else. Okay, so China has the research for animal in space done already, but they're locked into the lunar mission as well. If we want to stay competitive there, we do that. Or we could start jumping down to this. I think it might be worth just doing this one as well. We already have you know, the rocket capable of doing the mission. So yeah, I'm trying to think what. Yeah, that means they're saying they're capable, so they actually have all of this researched already. I really don't think the computer plays in the same way that we do. I feel like it gets unlocked differently for them because that doesn't seem possible, but I could be wrong. Yeah, let's a lot of choices here. Like I said, this is kind of helpful. Let's think, we got 4 months. This will be, that would knock this out in about 4, yeah, close to it, 5 months. Be able to start getting a second thing going. Just trying to think if it's worth doing that to like maybe get one of these built in the meantime. Save a little money. Oh, we actually can start doing these as well. We won't need astronauts for like a little bit. And we won't need these boosters for a bit either. Yeah, I think we'll start here now. Cool. All right, so and our craft will be available in a month, next month. So yeah, so now they have it slated as third, but no, they still have 5 months to go. We're ready. We're gonna be ready. Let's go. All right, so there we go. Okay, nothing. So 71% reliability. We are built. We can do launch prep. All right, so our payload reliability is in the 80s. That's really nice. Our launch reliability is 71. I think we're just, so now we have the option to do bonus science, which actually I'm not hating. It's percent launch or payload. I think we go launch, and let's check what we got here. All right, so we have, oh man. So if we, well, there's no way we could, if we have a problem with the launch, we won't have enough time to beat them. Like, we can't build another rocket fast enough. So if we go in the same month, I think we get the opportunity to go first no matter what. I actually not sure how that works. But it says that, you know, we would be first. I don't think you share first. I think you are I think we just get to launch first. I think that's just how it works. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. It also gives us a big 12% boost there. It's gonna knock us up to 73. All right, it's a little risky, but yeah, I mean, I don't want to take a negative 20 and then potentially have like rain and take another, you know, negative 19, 20 to really screw our launch. I'd rather have it be good. So this is a little risky, but yeah, I think we've scheduled it for October. So, and I don't know if this changes in the meantime. It'd be kind of nice if you could like, is this fixed? If it completely fixed? I wish you could view this if that's the case, so you can really plan this out easier. It seems like you can only look at this when it comes time to select the date when the mission's being able to plan. You don't get to just look at the calendar, but like, is this like just how it's going to be? Like March is going to be bad for us. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think we take our first optimal launch date and just deal with that. Yeah, and then we'll be looking at 80 and 80, you know, looking nice. So locked in. All right. And we are researching the animal in space, so let's just push ahead. All right, mission control is complete. Yeah, so it is built. Now we have an extra slot. We got a bunch of things happening here. Well, the ESA, okay, Japan is launching a lunar orbit. ESA got their satellite up. Yep, us and China are launching our lunar orbit next month, with the Soviets right behind us. We saved up about $1 million, and in a month we'll also have this. So here's the thing, we are behind now. We're definitely behind China in this mission, since we saw they already have it researched. As soon as we'll both complete this in the following month, and then they'll just be able to start building the craft, you know, the payload. You know, we still have to research the payload. Now we're going to get a boost of science, so we should knock that out pretty quick. But I think that inherently puts us a little bit behind them, which is a little bit disappointing. But I don't know. I don't think there's much we can do about it. Actually, we absolutely can start taking these requests. So, cool. Let's see here. We only have the one now. It's an experimental payload, which makes payload reliability go down. So the mission part in space is actually a little harder. But I think we have to just start picking these missions up. So we've banked some money, so I think we're cool with this. Yeah, so you see, it's similar to the the original mission payload, the Explorer payload, but now the mission factor makes it like this. So these ones make it like not even worth it. I like getting the extra power, and with low reliability, I think it's worth the cost. 50% more. But that's still like, you know, it's not, it's like, you know, it's only about 50% more of our income for a month. So I think we go with the extra power, which gives us more opportunities for if these failures happen to like to push the limit there a little bit. So I think we go with that. Let's build it. Hope our unrevealed trait is something good or not horrible. And now we have so now it's cool. We have 2 active missions, 1 in progress, 1 in the planning phase. Yeah, so let's make sure we get to our launch. So yeah, that's next month. Exciting. All right, so the animal and space research is complete. Launching an animal into space provides crucial testing of life support systems without risking astronauts. They can also be sent in smaller spacecraft and don't necessarily need to be brought back to Earth. A little cold-blooded, but just how it is in the 50s. All right, so an optimal date. Got some bonus. Yeah, let's launch the mission. Hopefully it's gonna be sunny. Looking, it's rainy. Maybe not super rainy. Oh, that doesn't look good. All right, Emperor, what are you looking at? Okay, 6. 6 isn't bad. Got 77%. All right, knock on wood, let's launch. We got a medium risk mission. That means that the mission tasks are going to be a little harder than normal. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
All right. Okay. All right, the ascent look good. Come on, keep going. All right, sweet. Secure launch. No mission effects. All right, so payload has been pushed up into space without issue, and good. We start getting the leveling up the Jupiter. Now you saw we only get 1% per level, so we'll get 5% total, I think, over time. That's okay. Cool. So now this mission in space is gonna be a little more involved than the Earth satellite. I believe it's 2 tasks, and the first is the translunar injection. We have a new resource here. So before we had comms and data, now we have navigation. So, and we also have 3 commands instead of 2 over the 4 turns. So we have 12 commands to complete this one. So we're looking for 2 and 3, data and nav, or 4 and 5. Yeah, let's lock in our baseline first, and then we'll see what we can do here. So you see the actions get a little more involved. This one catches the eye immediately because it gives you both of the resources that we need. 2 of these would give us enough to satisfy the mission and get us close to even the bonus, because we need 2 more data and 1 more of nav. And you see here, you still can earn comms, and then that's used for a big data income. So this is just one way to do it. What else could we do? If we got some comms, now you still would need some nav. So if we had comms and nav, we could pop 3 data. Yeah, it's a little roundabout way. I mean, I like doing. I mean, this is heavy on this. It's 4 power. and there's no, you can see there's no way to directly just get the data. So so this is one. Actually, what does that do? That burns all our power. That's like right off the bat. I mean, I'm not hate this because then we can actually spend, if we get some power back and get some nav, we can do that to like easily get the data. So let's see. And yeah, because it's a little, maybe that's just a little not ideal. Actually, no, we'll go with this. Let's go with this. We'll go hard on the power right off the bat. So the first one succeeds. Next one succeeds, and the final one also succeeds, almost giving us bonus. So cool. So big successful turn one. We have ton of nav data. Actually, we have enough right now. We can just end it. So no reason to not push on and try to just grab one more unit of data. So we can recharge, get a power, spend that power, get some comms, and then spend an extra nav that we have and the comms to get the extra data. So if those go through, we will be at 6 and 5 and we'll be done. So it always recharges first. Okay, signal return test. Got our comm data, or sorry, our comm resource, and trajectory optimization worked fine. So this will actually just gonna end it for us, because once you hit the once you satisfy the bonus, it just ends it. That phase of the task. So cool, task is complete. And now we've performed the translunar injection, meaning we got the probe to the moon, and now we have to achieve orbit. So like I said before, this is really where the game made it a bit more interactive than Buzz Aldrin's Space Program Manager. They would show a lot of all these steps, but you didn't really have a lot of impact on it. You could do these things where if you failed, you could call in a special team. I don't remember what they were called. You basically spent money to kind of get a hopefully fix the problem. But here is cool. Like here, it's a little puzzle. Makes you feel like you're doing something, and you know, your payload reliability really does matter, and things like that. So cool. So what are we looking for here? 3 comms this time. So comms and data, and then we still have navigation, but that's like the bonus resource that lets you do some other stuff. So we start back with our full power, and yeah, so we get at 6 and 7 is our bonus goal. So all right, so data, we can get lots of data. I'm trying to see like the combos here. So power for some nav, comm for both. 2 power gets us 2 of those, and 2 of these would get us 2 each of these. And then with the nav, we could get 3 more of those. That would get us up to 5 data in about 4 actions, I think. What's giving us big comms? Nothing's really giving us big comms. It's like 2. And nav. Sorry, I'm getting a little in the head here just to see. I think we want to start building up some nav. Nav. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, this is kind of like piggybacks. You get your stuff back, but you get like some reciprocal data and nav. And it just boosts up your oh, you can actually keep that going to just keep building up the comms, or sorry, the comms at the cost of only a single power. Yeah, let's go with this one for the first round. Ooh, oh, all right. So we got the bonus. So let's see what it says. Because there was clear ground tracking, we got an additional nav. So instead of getting 1 for 1, we got 2. That's awesome. Okay. Mission and data update went fine. And the telemetry, all right, this one's failing. So it's gonna cost us something. Okay, antenna alignment issue. Okay, so that's just costing us an extra nav unless we spend power. So we're sending something. Is that what we got the extra of anyway? I think we were counting on having that that power, honestly, or is that nav? Oh, so we're gonna spend one to get one, and it's a wash. Oh, I think we're gonna have like low power usage this time, so I think I will resist it just to stay ahead, because that was I mean, it was pretty much just like doing this as a part of that action, so I'm okay with that. So okay, so nice amount of comms. We can spend the nav that we have now just to boost up the data. Let's see what else. Or we could keep pushing this. Maybe push this one time. Hell, maybe push that a couple times. Gives us an extra comms to work with, which would in turn give us nav and data. And then we're pretty close. Wait, how many did we have? Oh, we have 8. Yeah. Which was this one? Mission data update. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's where we're getting this extra data. So. Actually, yeah. I mean, that's. And we can start running these too, even. Actually, we do that twice, and actually, we don't even have to do that twice. We do it with the power, and then we should be set. So, what did I do? I forget which one I clicked. Maybe I clicked this one, but yeah, I don't think we do that. I think if we do this, yeah, I think we're on it, and then we'll just keep pushing these to get us there. We already have enough power banked up. So let's see. All right, the data update went through fine. This one failed horribly. Okay, spend an additional, or we don't get the data. Well, we need the data, so I think we'll do that. And we just squeaked in on this one. Awesome. Cool. And yeah, I mean, we're not hurting at all here. So yeah, we don't even have to risk this one that consumes comms in case it asks to consume another one, and then would, you know, potentially knock us under the bonus amount. So really, we just run this twice, or no, we just run that once. Yeah, I think we run that and do double charge just as backup. Like I said, the charges go first. This one failed, but we have the power to do it, so we resist it. And there we go. Cool. So we fully completed the mission. Both tasks for the first to achieve lunar orbit, and we get a bonus 75%. Or I guess we had 25% on the first and 50% there. So look at that. So that's awesome. So what's that? 12, 1350 science total. That's great. That's gonna really push our research for the next mission, and we got a ton of support. So that's awesome. That's really great. So what did we just? Oh, we're about at that time. Let's see real quick. What did we finish? Oh, so we already finished that, and we're gonna just start crushing. I think we just push this, just get it done. So that is gonna still take 2 months, but look at that set. Yeah, awesome. We did it. We were. Oh, sorry. That's the moon mission. We achieved it first. We won't know. Oh, okay. So they don't actually go until we end the month. So okay, cool. So China looking to come in second, hopefully, if their mission is successful. So great. All right, great end to October 1959. We were first to get a satellite into lunar orbit, and yeah, we're well on our way to getting a manned mission to the moon. But the next thing we got to do is get some living creatures into orbit around Earth before we send it to our buddy the moon. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.